everybody. Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. I feel like I need to adjust my microphone. We're your hostesses, Brooke and...
Beck. I didn't even test mine.
It's okay. It's okay. Yours is a good one. Yours is the loud one.
I'm scared to
because
touch
I'm always
it, though.
worried that you'll be too quiet. So.
Anyone who knows us in real life would laugh hysterically at that.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I feel like I sound a little bit better. All right. Welcome. Come one, come all. What a lovely day it is, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. It was so cold this morning.
It was.
And now I had the heat on because I woke up, let the dogs out, and I was like, it's chilly. And, you know, I'm like, I don't want my baby cold.
Yeah.
So I turned the heat on, and then I went back outside with him not too long ago. We sat in the sunlight. I was like, it's hot. So I turned it on eco mode. So, aren't you glad I said all that? Okay, so.
They're happy to know that.
We're on eco mode. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Let's just get right into it, I guess. Well, you know what? How's your day? How was your day? How was your week? I feel like I haven't seen you in 2 weeks, even though it's only been a week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It feels like 2 weeks to me as well.
It does.
I started my new location yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, not yesterday, but last week.
Yeah.
The first day was okay. The second day, I kept saying to myself, I hate it here. I tried to have a very positive attitude.
Yeah.
On the outside, but on the inside, I was feeling very negative.
Yeah. So far, what I know, sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay.
But just from what I've been told, everybody so far seemed to dislike it at first.
Yes.
So.
Well, it's a lot better than it was when they first went there. So I feel like I don't have a right to complain anyway.
Right.
Because they took care of all the hard stuff.
I came in a lot later, so honestly, I can't imagine what it was before.
So the rest of the week was fine. I just had the one bad day. So we'll see how this week goes.
Yeah.
And then I went to visit a friend of ours before I came here. She's a listener, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned that I went to see her today on the show.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you knew if she still listened.
She did mention that she still listens, and she thinks that we're still doing a good job.
That's so nice.
That is nice. She's actually a very fun person to hang out with, and her house is so nice. I think it's a new subdivision.
Yeah.
I didn't ask her. It just looks new, and it's out in the country, and it was a nice, beautiful drive. Yeah. I said to her, "No wonder you don't want to come to work. I wouldn't want to leave either."
Yeah.
And she has a really good husband and a really nice house, so I'm happy for her. I told her I was a little jealous, but I was going to keep it to myself. Wasn't going to be too upset about it.
So, okay. I know she lives near me now.
Yes.
Does she now live further from work than I? Okay. I didn't know exactly in correlation to where that was.
Yes.
So, okay.
Probably another reason she doesn't want to go to work.
Yeah, that's like an hour and 15.
It's crazy.
That's wild. Man, more power to you. Well, that's nice. It's a lovely day for a drive too. A scenic route. The scenic route. Taking it.
And I love wisteria. It kills me. Like literally.
Yeah.
It makes my head want to explode and my eyes puff up and water.
I feel like we've had this conversation a year ago.
But I love wisteria so much. If I could figure out how to make it grow at my house, I would, and I would suffer wonderfully with it.
Suffer wonderfully.
I would. I wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
You guys would come to visit me and you'd be like, "Are you okay?" And
yeah.
Be like, "Yeah, I'm just enjoying the wisteria.
I just love it so much." Yeah, I just can't breathe and I'm crying. Yeah. I moved my cups to the front porch so they would get more sunlight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned that last week that I had planted sunflower seeds in cups.
I'm not sure if you mentioned it on the show. You mentioned it to me.
Right.
I can't remember if we talked about it on the show or not.
Yeah. Me either. But so now they're out there getting more sunlight. And so I just watered them. I hope that they grow. I'm not holding out too much hope because last time we had gotten sunflowers, they were already juvenile sunflowers. We just had to plant them in the ground.
And then the deer ate them for you.
And then the freaking deer ate them.
Those lovely creatures.
Yep. So I'm like, maybe if I keep them in pots, if they grow, I guess that is, and I move them to the front porch and then back out to the front porch, back out, if they would eat them. I don't know.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? We could just also get something to put around them, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So, do you have any hauls?
Let me think about this. What did we talk about last week? I don't think I have any hauls.
Okay.
I really don't think I do.
I'm not a good person to ask what we talked about last week.
That's funny. I need to go back to doing what I was doing and listen to the show.
Oh, I know. I really depended on you for that. And, I listen to it when I edit it, obviously. But after I'm done editing, it's like I don't get back on the computer. I don't listen to it. When I barely drive anywhere, so it's not like I'm listening to really anything.
Right.
I mean, you could argue that I could listen to stuff like if I'm doing household chores or something, but I barely do those. So
she just plays with the baby.
Yeah. When he's awake, I try to just spend as much time with him as I can. And he's starting to want to sit up a whole lot more. Mm-hmm. So we're practicing sitting up, and I'm trying to show him how to roll over, and I'm incorporating more tummy time throughout the day, whether he realizes it or not.
Right.
Which I don't think he understands, because otherwise he'd be a lot more fussy about it.
He's so happy right now.
He is. He loves VeggieTales. Oh my gosh. And before anybody judges me, okay, it's hard without screen time. Which he really doesn't even watch that much stuff all the time anyway. Mm-hmm. But if I need to actually for sure, I know I need to stop what I'm doing and get this thing done. Then I'm like, okay, you're changed, you're fine, you're fed. Sit here and watch VeggieTales for a little bit, and then I can do whatever I need to get done. So,
yeah,
whatever.
No one's judging you. And
I don't think y'all are. That's for sure. But these people out here are crazy.
There are some crazy people. Surely none of our listeners are crazy.
Surely not. I would. Surely not.
They probably would have stopped listening by now.
Yeah.
Or if they're crazy, they would have interacted with us. Because whenever you look online at those crazy people, they definitely want to put in their 2 cents.
They for sure do.
So I feel confident that if any of our 100 listeners were crazy, they would have let us know by now.
It's like when you see a video and you just know there's going to be snotty comments for no reason. Yeah. Not that I think any of you are really like that, but please don't judge me. I also enjoy watching VeggieTales. I can't recall growing up and watching it regularly, but I can't recall a lot of things. So, my opinion on VeggieTales right now is that it is a great show.
It is a great show.
It is so funny.
I started watching it in college, and I don't know if I should admit that or not.
Well, I didn't realize. So I don't even remember what it was. I had some kind of maybe black and white dots and music going on the TV or something, and I walked out of the room to do something, and I came back in, and Austin had changed it to VeggieTales, but I didn't realize it was VeggieTales, and I was like, what is this? And I probably sounded snottier than I meant to, because he was like, whoa, wow, I have such an attitude, and I didn't mean to, but it was funny, and I was like, oh, it's VeggieTales. He was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, and then, I started watching it, and I'm like, this is amazing. This show is hilarious, first of all. Oh, my gosh. And then, of course, the good messages.
Right.
It's so funny. It's just so funny. He's just talking.
Yeah, he's having a conversation with the TV.
He's so funny.
Where's my other child?
Oh, okay. Don't worry, she's still here, everybody. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I don't know how I got onto that exactly, but you don't have any hauls?
I don't think so.
Okay, okay. I have a haul.
Okay.
I have 3 things I want to haul.
Okay.
One of them is an electrical can opener.
It's the little things in life.
It is, because I don't know if I broke my can opener or if it got rusted, or I don't know what was going on, but it was really ticking me off. Every time I tried to open a can, it would not work, and it was really irking me, and I was like, you know what? everyone always acts like electrical can openers are better and it's easier. So I just got one and I haven't used it yet, but I will let you know how that goes for me.
That's funny.
I'm really excited. It truly is the little things. Something else is 2 stops away.
Oh.
So I'm actually not going to talk about that until it gets here.
Okay.
And then I have one more thing then. That's a book.
Oh. I saw the name.
Yeah. It's The Lost World by Michael Crichton.
Yes.
It's the paperback version.
Very nice.
I actually already have this book, but it's a hardcover. And since I had already gotten this copy of Jurassic Park, the paperback, to read, I thought, well, I need to have the matching.
You're so
I need
funny.
to match. Hey, Emma, save your straw. Yeah, that cat's a straw thief. She was trying so hard earlier. She thought I wasn't paying attention. I was. So yeah, I got The Lost World by Michael Crichton, and I'm excited. Look how beautiful it is. I love a good new crisp book. That's so wonderful. Look, it's got a T-Rex head right there.
Very nice.
I didn't know that. There's not one on this one. Yeah, so
look at all the stickies on that book.
I know. If anybody, I guess, doesn't know, or if you just assume that Jurassic Park was just a solo thing, it's actually a duology. And I'll read the synopsis on the back for anybody who needs to know what it says. It's really short, so don't worry. It is now 6 years since the secret disaster at Jurassic Park. 6 years since the extraordinary dream of science and imagination came to a crashing end, which I hope none of this is really spoilery, but the dinosaurs destroyed, the park dismantled, the island indefinitely closed to the public. Now there are rumors that something has survived.
Oh.
Ooh. Aha. Okay. We're back. But to you, it's like we've never left. Okay, so, yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about. We were talking about hauls. Oh my gosh, we were supposed to write a note. We said last time we would write a note when we had to pause, so we would remember exactly what we're talking about, but I bet you did.
No, I didn't. But I think we were still talking about your hauls.
Probably. Which is convenient.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because you just got through talking about the Michael Crichton book. You read the back of the book.
That's right.
And it's very fortuitous that we had to pause it because the other package you were waiting on to be here
is now here. So that is, it's a Fisher Price. It says, "Sit me up floor seat with tray." Sit me up floor seat with tray. Sorry, I don't know if I spoke into the microphone
now
at all.
He can have his little snackies.
Yeah, I mean, at some point. But he's been trying to sit up so much. I'm like, and he can hold his head really good. So I wanted to get him a seat so he could sit up. And because he keeps trying to sit up and he keeps straightening up, like he doesn't want to be laid back anymore. So I'm really excited to put that together. I'm going to use it today.
How old is he now?
Almost 3 months.
Yeah.
3. I don't know if I articulated it all. Almost 3 months.
You did.
So
yeah, he should be snacking soon.
I'm excited. I am excited. He keeps chewing.
He's probably teething.
That's what I was thinking. He's starting to teeth because nothing's there yet. But because I had looked it up because I was like, why is he chewing? He just sits there and he's just. I'm like, what are you? I'm like, there's nothing in your mouth, right? So I'm sort of starting to think he's about to start teething. Woo! So that's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to use that. I was excited for it to get here. I wanted to mention it on here or whatever. So I'm excited. Yeah, those are my things. Like can opener, one book, and a baby product. So yay me. Also, while we were paused, Becky is, my salvation, and remembered that we are supposed to do a quote in the beginning of the episode because for some reason, every time we record, I never remember that, even though it is a weekly thing. So it is my turn to have a quote. Let me just whip something up for you guys. Please hold. I can't let you see my book list. You might spoil something. Okay. Some of these quotes that it's not a surprise what it's from, but for you at least, are so long. Some of the quotes are so long that in my notes, I just put page whatever, and then like the first few words of like the paragraph it is.
That's funny.
Because I'm like, I'm not, I can't, I will run out of room typing it up all on here.
Right.
Anyway, let's see, which one do I want to use?
Plus, how obnoxious would it be to type all that out?
Oh my gosh. Sometimes I've just like voice typed it because it's like so much to look back in the book, look back on my phone, look back in the book. So just use my voice, but I had a lot. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, everyone. I'm so sorry. This is so long. Maybe I should just have Becky read it. Okay.
No, I haven't gotten to that part in the book yet. I might see something else I don't want to see.
Will it spoil it? Let me look it over real quick.
I've been struggling to keep up with my stuff I'm using to annotate with.
Yeah.
And so we went to the park the other day and I was trying to read and annotate. And I wanted to mark something with a sticky so that I would remember, I would be able to find it.
Right.
And I didn't have my stickies. I'm like,
I hate that.
This is really getting on my nerves.
Yeah. Like that was one thing. Like if I commit to annotating something, I always have to take the stickies with me everywhere. Yeah. And normally I would have like some kind of Ziploc bag and like the stickies, a pen, highlighters would all be in it. My Post-it, and I said Post-it note last episode when I was talking about this. I don't use a Post-it note to jot down what everything is assigned. I used a index card, just for the record. I know everyone was like, did she mean to say Post-it note? Just want to let everybody know I said that wrong. I use an index card. But yeah, it's tedious. It can be really tedious. So sorry you're having that issue. Yeah, Remy, get the kitty. Get the kitty. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay. I found it, and no, I do believe it will not spoil anything. It's just a really long quote by, I believe, Ian Malcolm. So that kind of gives you an idea what it might sound like. Okay, I'm so sorry in advance. Now, what is interesting about this process is that by the time someone has acquired the ability to kill with his bare hands, he has also matured to the point where he won't use it unwisely. So that kind of power has a built-in control. The discipline of getting the power changes you so that you won't abuse it. But scientific power is like inherited wealth, attained without discipline. You read what others have done, and you take the next step. You can do it very young. You can make progress very fast. There is no discipline lasting many decades. There is I'm making things up. There is no mastery. Only... I'm sorry. I'm getting the giggles. Old scientists are ignored. There is no humility before nature. There is only a get-rich-quick, make-a-name-for-yourself fast philosophy. Cheat, lie, falsify, it doesn't matter. Not to you or to your colleagues. No one will criticize you. No one has any standards. They are all trying to do the same thing, to do something big and do it fast. And because you can stand on the shoulders of giants, you can accomplish something quickly. You don't even know exactly what you have done, but already you have reported it, patented it, goodness gracious, and sold it. And the buyer will have even less discipline than you. The buyer simply purchases the power like any commodity. The buyer doesn't even conceive that any discipline might be necessary. Hammond said, "Do you know what he's talking about?" Ellie nodded. "I haven't a clue," Hammond said. Because here Ian Malcolm is trying to scold Hammond, and he's just not listening. But no, I believe that did not spoil anything for you, correct?
No, okay. It did not.
Yeah, and that's obviously from Jurassic Park. So, by Michael Crichton. By my buddy, Michael Crichton. So, thanks, Becky, for reminding me about the quote.
It's
I don't
my
know
pleasure.
why. Thank you. Because every week I have a problem with that, and I don't know why. It's just not engraved in my brain.
And the funny part is it was your idea.
I know.
To have a quote.
Goodness.
That's funny.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm scratching my neck. Have you finished anything?
I finished the mummy case. I don't think I had finished it last week, right?
No.
Okay. I finished the mummy case.
Yay.
It was very excellent. I do want to go on to the next in the series, but I made a commitment when I started this year that I was going to go back and forth so that I could try to do the Lady Hardcastle mysteries as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something I do next. I haven't started it because I started a different book. I I started The Fires of Heaven.
Yay!
And
finally.
yes, I do actually know where my physical copy is. It's in the living room on top of the bookshelf, which I cannot reach because we have pulled out a lot of clothes from my room. So there's a mound of clothes in front of the bookshelves.
I feel you.
Mound. It's not an
kind of like the dirt pile outside?
Yes, it's not an exaggeration. Even if I called it a mountain of clothes, I don't think that would be an exaggeration.
The Everest of all clothing.
Yes.
I understand. It's okay.
And that's not even all the clothes in the house.
No, yeah, I mean.
So, but we're working on getting that whittled down. But anyway, back to the book. So I found it on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
And I've been listening to the audiobook on YouTube because it's not on Storygraph.
Right. Oh, Everand.
I'm sorry, it's not on.
And it's funny because you said Storygraph.
I'm old. I say the wrong thing all the time.
And you were thinking of saying scribe.
Yes, I said story. Yeah.
And
I'm glad you can read my mind, though.
Yeah.
Everand. It's not okay. On Everand. I think it's on Audible, but, I'd have to use a credit.
And is it really, you got to prioritize. You got to think about whether
I already have the physical copy. Why would I purchase it on Audible?
Exactly. I have the same mindset. Why on God's green earth would I use a valuable credit if I literally have the book?
Right.
I understand.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to that, and I'm really excited about listening to it because my drive is quite a bit longer to and from work now. So I actually get more read or listened to in the car now.
That's really nice. I'm glad.
Yeah. So
I love that feeling.
And of course, I'm still reading Jurassic Park.
Woohoo!
So I go on my vacation, not this coming week, but the next week. Mm-hmm. So I hope I've read enough that I can finish it on vacation.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's going to be pushing it.
How far are you in the Fires of Heaven?
I'm probably in chapter 2 or 3.
Okay.
Not very far into it. The only thing about doing it with YouTube is that, like with the last book, when I was listening to finish it, it has it. That last book had it broken down into like 10 chapters each thing. So when I was listening to it, I was listening to 10 chapters at a time, and then trying to find where I am at in the physical copy wasn't easy unless I actually heard and remembered the chapter that I was in, and then I could find it. This one is the whole book in one sitting. So
you'd have to pay attention.
Very much. Yeah. I mean, I'm paying attention, but
to the chapter.
Not to the, like when they say what chapter, I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
I know. I understand. If I I guess dual listen to something, or dual read something, not listen, but like audio and physical. And I would listen to the audio on the way to work, and then I'd get to work, and then I'd work, and then I'd go on break, and I'd have the physical copy of the same exact book. So I'd be like, okay, what was the last thing I remember them saying?
Right.
And I have to flip through the pages, find it. It's tedious. That can be worth it sometimes, though. I used to get through books really quickly when I would do that.
Yeah.
But
that's the cool thing about, just to bring it back up, Kindle and Audible, because if you listen to it on Audible and you read it on Kindle,
right,
it keeps track of it for you because
it's really convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Yeah, that is really nice.
That's how I read Goblin.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember when you got here. It was the day we were supposed to record the book club one of Goblin. You were sitting on the couch, focused as all get out, listening to it at 3 times speed. Yeah, trying to finish the book. It was so funny.
It was so fast. That's why I was very focused.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Once I can only increase it by a little bit. I can't do very much at all because otherwise it's going too fast. I'm not listening. I can't pay attention. It sounds like chipmunks. I can't focus on it at all. Sometimes I have to slow them down. Yeah. Depending on what the book is, whatever, Right. But okay. So you finished
The Mummy Case.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say something about a pharaoh, but I was
that's the
not
one before it.
Yeah. The Mummy Case. You're on the Fires of Heaven. You're only are they long chapters in the Fires of Heaven?
They don't seem like they're that long.
Yeah.
But in in the Robert Jordan books, I was about to say Michael Sullivan. I was like, that's not right. In the Robert Jordan books, some of the chapters are longer than others.
Yeah.
So there might be a couple of short ones and then a really long one. So
yeah. I love a good short chapters. Because I like to end on chapters and start on chapters. I don't like to have the in between. Like, where was I on the page? Blah blah blah. I mean, sometimes it's just inevitable. But whatever. But yeah, short chapters can be really nice, and especially for like thrillers. Speaking of thrillers, how far are you in Jurassic Park?
Let's not talk about it.
Yikes!
Well, because I'm being very. I don't know what the word is, but I started annotating it. So I'm
being very like meticulous about it.
Yeah, I am. And I'm like, if I'm going to annotate it, then I'm going to annotate it. So if I don't have my highlighters or if I don't have my sticky notes or whatever, then I'm not going to read because I don't want to have to go back and figure out what I was going to highlight or what I was going to sticky note.
Yeah.
So that's why I was complaining about that earlier because I really...
Not very far.
No.
That's okay.
But
we've switched roles.
Yeah. It seems. but I am going to focus on it more this week so I could put everything in my bag.
Good.
So like when I go to the park with the girls in the afternoons, after we've walked and she's playing, then I can sit down and read while she plays and I can annotate because I'll have everything with me.
Yeah. Good. Nice. I've been going to the park once a week now.
Oh.
So that's nice. Not by myself because I'm a coward. But with my buddy Cherie. So she'll like bring her little boy and I'll bring Stetson obviously. And then we'll just walk around for a little while because she's pregnant also now. I said also like I'm pregnant. I'm not. But she's pregnant. And so she's been wanting to like get out of the house, move around a little bit more and stuff. So it's been nice going to the park, and because I like going outside. I like walking around like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard not going outside. Like I go outside with Stetson every day, but we like walk around the house, sit on the front porch. And it's nice. We swing on the swing, and it's a lovely time.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to get a little more active, I guess. So I'm glad. I actually need to like message her and see when she wants to do that. We're both kind of laid back and sometimes last minute. Like we hadn't decided last week. I think it just slipped our minds last week when we were going to go to the park. And like the day before she was like, so this is last minute, but did you want to go to the park tomorrow? And I was like, yes, I do actually. Yeah. Nice weather now.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Love it.
But we're coming up on April, so we'll see how April does.
Yeah, and it's already been raining so much. I mean, it's been taking a break right now, but it's like every weekend down here at least it's been raining.
I mean, we need the rain.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about we could still have another cold snap.
Yeah. And I only really complain about the rain on behalf of Austin because
you can't do anything outside when it's raining.
No, he can't. He wants to get that area in our driveway fixed up.
Well, I need to mow my grass before the city
he needs to do
sends
that too.
me a little note.
Oh my god.
It's wonderful living in a city.
Oh my gosh. It's really given HOA. No offense to anybody who lives in an HOA.
And I don't have an HOA.
Yeah.
But the city will make sure that we do what they want us to do. It's crazy.
Oh,
listen, they left me a note that said outside storage. So here I'm thinking that there's something wrong with my shed. And I'm like, everyone else in the neighborhood has a shed.
Right.
I've had the shed for 15 years. What they mean is that I'm using my yard as storage. And I'm like, if you're going to leave a note, could you be specific about what you mean?
Yeah.
Because I had buckets in the front yard, which I actually used to plant in. But since they're not in use, I'm using my front yard as storage. Are you kidding me?
I wonder if you have like a nosy, grumpy neighbor.
I don't know. There's other people in the neighborhood with yards
buckets
that
in their
are
yard. Like,
little sketchy. When I was driving down here, I was like, this house.
I would be pointing out
not
everything.
Yours, but there was a house on the drive down. And I was like, oh, that house would not survive in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was like, they'd be getting lots of notes on there.
Our house wouldn't survive in that. There's no way. Austin would tear like I know you don't live in an HOA, but he would tear one apart. Like, there's no way.
I would never live in a neighborhood that had an HOA. It's ridiculous.
I could not do it.
I understand why people want to live in those neighborhoods.
Right. Yeah.
Those people are rich, bougie people. No offense.
But it's the truth.
To my family who are rich and bougie. But
ain't nobody got time for that.
No. And I'm trying to have a farm, a garden, like,
there's gonna be stuff outside.
You're going to tell me I can't have a bucket in my yard?
Right. What are you going to say about the ducks or the goats? Like,
they have rules about that.
Ugh.
I'm going to get little miniature goats. So I'm hoping that since they're little, they're going to be like tiny, that they won't say anything about them.
They're wild goats. They just stumbled in my yard.
And I couldn't let them be homeless.
Right. They just come and go. Ma'am, they're in a fenced-in area. They hop over it. I don't know.
I mean, that's what goats do.
Yeah, they're a little escape artists. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I get if a certain person wants to live in a place like an HOA. Like, I understand that. But it's just not...
That's not who we are.
Me, not for
and
you.
Also, if you choose to live in a place that has an HOA, you're probably okay with their crazy rules.
Right. Yeah.
And if you're not, you probably shouldn't live there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
they
there are
can
people...
get very intense.
There's
about that.
Disney subdivision. I forget what it's called, but Disney owns it, right? So the houses are like made a certain way, and they have like all these crazy rules.
Yeah.
And I remember reading a story about it a long time ago, where this guy was like putting what are they called? Flamingos in his front yard.
Not flamingos.
Which are totally against the rules. But that's so dumb that you can't even have a pink flamingo in your yard. And so he was like bucking the rules. I'm like, but I'm pretty sure that before you sign papers that you go over like the rules of the HOA.
You have to pay like fees and stuff before you even get going.
And you have to pay your HOA fees every month along with your mortgage.
Right.
So I'm like, why did you choose to live in a place that you
knew you couldn't have that pink flamingo?
Right.
That's so sad. Anyway, where were we at?
Oh, I don't know. We get off on tangents.
I was asking you about how far you were in Jurassic Park, and you're like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. So, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me. Have you made any progress since the last time we talked about it?
Yes.
Okay. So,
yes.
Are you still enjoying the story?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need.
I mean, I never thought I wouldn't enjoy it. I liked the movie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So we had a gospel meeting at our church last week, and the preacher from the pulpit was, it was about David's life and how he was a man after God's own heart and stuff. But so he was talking about something, and he said, so I'm a nerd, and some of you may not get this reference, and he referenced Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. And you're like, don't worry, I'm a nerd, I got it.
And then he started talking about Lord of the Rings and stuff, and I was like, I was thinking everyone here should get this reference, though.
Right?
I mean, who doesn't know Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, that's funny.
But so later I was talking to him about how I read Lord of the Rings in college, and I just recently read The Hobbit. And then I said, and I'm reading Jurassic Park right now. And he goes, it's really hard to pick what's better, the book or the movie.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, I really liked both of them. And I was like, huh. So the preachers read Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's so funny. Hey, it's good.
I told him about our podcast. He might listen.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That'd be cool.
Then you could chat about that with him.
Well, no. He's out of Florida. He was a visiting preacher, so okay. Well, I probably will never see him again. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening, welcome. That's funny. Yeah, the book and the movie are both very good. Okay. I finished one thing.
I'm ready.
I finished Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I knew you did. I knew you had to have.
One, you can. I was going pretty well. So
yeah, you were.
I was making steady progress. But if you look at the sticky notes, I mean, they're at the end.
Yeah.
So
I definitely noticed that too.
Yeah. So obviously you can't really dive into too much with Jurassic Park, but I'm just so glad that we're reading it. It was so good. And I hope I remember enough about it that I want to say when
Are you making notes?
Well, I have all these sticky notes in here have little notes on them.
Okay, that's good.
Just about like what's happening at that point, what I think or whatever. I didn't like deeply annotate it, obviously. It's just these yellow sticky notes and some dog-eared pages because it's my book and I do what I want. I broke the spine and I sent a picture. Well, I put it on my Snapchat story, but I also sent it to our friend Faith because she hates that. It's so funny and it makes her uncomfortable. And I was like, all right, here you go. I hope you're uncomfortable now. I just wanted to let you know I broke the spine on this book. And one of our other friends, Michaela, I don't know if she listens, but she swiped up on my story and she was like, I also hate that. And I said, now I will know to make sure you're also uncomfortable in the future.
That's funny.
Thank you for letting me know.
Ella broke the spine on her Percy Jackson books.
Love it. I love it. So it's hard to not break spines on books, especially if you're enjoying it because you don't want to stiffly hold it open and you can't like see the... Anyway, so that's all I finished. I really loved it. I'm so glad I reread it. And,
that's another plus to a hardback book. You don't have to worry about break. Yeah.
Yeah. They're just so much heavier. But see, I like the foldiness. You can't get this with a hardcover.
I'm really enjoying my hardcover.
Yeah. I love that copy. That's how I first read it. I love being able to bend and squeeze and
like the smell of a book.
Yeah,
whether it's a hardcover or a paperback.
Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Moving on from what we think was hardcovers and breaking spines.
And so Jurassic Park was the only thing you finished.
Correctamundo. I'm still technically reading Pax by Sara Pennypacker. I've not made any progress with it because I just haven't sat down and read it to Stetson or by myself. But, that'll happen at some point.
Yeah.
I'm still technically reading Crave. I have still also not made any progress with that on my Kindle. I thought about so I didn't go to the Drift event this weekend because of multiple reasons. And so Austin got home Saturday night and he was like, yeah, so this is actually what's going to happen tomorrow as in Sunday and blah, blah, blah. And I have to go get tires. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, so he had just gotten home. It was like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. And he said, yeah, so I'm about to leave to go get tires. And I was like, now? Right now? He was like, yes.
Who's open at 10 o'clock at night?
It was one of his friends.
Oh.
So, I know, right? Yeah, like what shop has tires and they're open right now? So I went with him. And so did Stetson, obviously. We just left him here. We were like, you're fine, right? And so he slept in the car seat like the whole time. And I thought about taking my Kindle, and I didn't. So that was all I was saying that for.
She thought about it for a brief moment.
Yeah. And I was like, I could take my Kindle, but I was like, it's not charged. I would have to charge it real quick, and that's just not going to happen. So I didn't. I could have also technically read it on my phone, but that's just not as fun. If I'm on my phone, I'm more likely to play a game on my phone than read my book.
Same.
And I'm also reading something else that I wanted to tell you that I've been waiting my entire life to tell you.
Okay.
I even hid it away in this bag so you wouldn't see what it was.
I'm excited.
The crazy, crazy suspense. Okay, close your eyes.
Okay. My eyes are closed.
No peeking.
You're making me think it's one book, and I'm going to be disappointed if it's not.
Okay, look.
Yay!
That's what you were thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
I am reading, finally, The Convenient Wife by Betty Neels.
How are you liking it so far?
I like it. It's fine. It's kind of funny. Like, there's some funny moments. Like, Manisha, that's how you say her name, right?
I think that's how I pronounce it.
Yeah. She's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm liking it. It's enjoyable. It's entertaining. I do find myself thinking, what's going to happen next? I hope I have time to sit down and read soon so I can, see how this relationship blossoms. this relationship with this, quite frankly, almost an angsty grown man. But,
Yeah.
you know,
He kind of is.
I mean, like so his first interaction with her, he has like the utmost respect for her because he doesn't know that she's one of his nurses, like one of his students, I guess. And so he's like so nice and like stitching her arm up or something. And then like the next interaction, and I'm like, what is his problem? Why are you so rude? But that's just, I guess, they're the dynamic, because teacher student, I'm over you. You need to show me respect, and I can really basically talk to you however I want. So, but he's getting, I guess, more friendly. So, I mean, even though he is sort of like an angsty grown man, I am enjoying reading their kind of silly relationship, I guess. So, I don't know. I like it. I am halfway through. So, I'm actually
I thought it looked like you were halfway through.
I'm at the middle where there's like an advertisement in the middle of the book. You know, like they used to do.
Yeah, and I left it in there because I was like, this is nostalgic.
It is. It really is. So, and I've been trying not to break your spine because I couldn't remember how you felt about it.
I don't care.
Okay, because I was like, I'm like reading it like this. And I'm like, so that says this. Okay. So I don't want to like
Feel free.
Rip it apart. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, really, other than I am enjoying it and it's entertaining. I don't know. It's kind of like they're enemies to lovers, but it's like not really. That's every time somebody says that trope, it sounds more like fantasy.
Yeah.
To me in my head, because this is just romance. So I don't know. I like it. I liked when, I don't know, like her head nurse or something was being so rude to her, and she's like basically talking to her like she's never gonna make it in life as a nurse. She's never gonna marry. She's never gonna be like really just being rude for no reason. And she like basically walks in and is like, "Yeah, I'm marrying, head honcho over there. So bye." I was like, "Yeah, you tell her." But she feels stupid now because she walked in. She's like, "I gotta tell you." I mean, this is obviously paraphrasing. She's like, "I gotta tell you something," and her head nurse is like, "What did you do now? Oh, you're finally leaving, blah blah blah." And she's like, "Yeah, have a good life. I've got prospects now." Like, so it's funny. I don't know. I hope I get to enjoy more of their relationship.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how romantic per se it's going to get.
Right. I don't want to give anything away, so
we'll see.
But Venetia's a very nice person.
She is. She's like an angel. She's like a saint. Like, she's so nice. Like, cause he'll be rude, or before they got married, I guess. He was rude, and then she's like, he could have said that a little bit nicer, and then she's like, well, he's probably had a really hard day, and I'm like, girl, you could have said that nicer. It's so funny. She's just so she is so nice. Yeah, that's all I'm reading. This is the only thing I'm actively reading. So I guess I should read. Is this the synopsis? Blah 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 blah. I mean, I know we've mentioned it here and there, but I guess I'll read the back of it just for anybody who doesn't recall what it's about. It starts off with a quote, so forgive me. You have no family, no home, and no prospect of marrying. That might be true, but Venetia Forbes didn't see her situation as any reason to accept... I can't say his name, by the way. How do you say his name?
Let me see it. I don't remember.
I was just going to say professor. I was just going to move on, but since we're here...
Yeah, I think I probably did the same thing. I don't know.
Like, I say it in my head, but I'm like, I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, but Venetia Forbes didn't see her situation as any reason to accept Professor's prosaic proposal. But after tasting champagne for the first time in her life, Venetia was astounded to hear herself saying yes. My ward needs an example of a contented, harmonious marriage. Without love, Venetia was convinced their marriage might be anything but harmonious by the time young Anita went to her aunt in America. But what would happen to their marriage then? And what would happen to their marriage then? I make words up. So I don't know if that synopsis made any sense to anybody, but, it's a marriage of convenience. He's like, hey, yeah, come marry me. You don't have, like it says, you have no prospect. Come marry me. And she's like, well, I guess he's right. So I guess I'll marry him. And now our relationship is flourishing. Kind of, I guess. I'm not going to spoil it.
She's so adorable. So has she moved into his house yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I think she like just moved in. I think she just went shopping with Anita.
Okay.
His ward. I guess, was he a godfather or is it his niece?
I think it's his niece.
Yeah. So, yep.
She's a handful.
She seems nice. I mean, I haven't seen too much of her yet. Read too much of her yet.
She's nice. She's a good girl, but she's
a little rambunctious.
Yeah.
They did mention her as kind of being a little like rebellious, I guess.
She does one thing that you're going to be like, what are you thinking?
Strangle you. So, I was hoping to actually have finished it by today. But, yeah, that doesn't work out.
That would have been a very fun surprise.
That would have been so funny, right? I was really hoping, because I was making good progress, and then I just never had time to actually sit down and read it again. And here we are. That was like 2 days ago. And so I didn't pick up Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix or The Lost World by Michael Crichton. I was like, you know what? Because I made that list of books. I was like, I want to for sure get to these books. Mm-hmm. And I was like, by golly, I need to read this book. So I was like, and it's short. Like, It's really small. And I don't even think it's 200 pages. Oh, yeah. It's 200 and... There's a coupon in the back. It's 221 pages. So it's really small.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? Just start it. Just do it. Just go right in. And here we are. So...
Well, I'm happy that you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
I would have been upset if you hadn't liked it at all.
Yeah,
or disappointed.
No, it's entertaining for sure. So you do have to keep in mind it is just romance.
It is just romance.
But I can appreciate an enjoyable little romance. So,
and it's not a vulgar romance.
Okay.
That's why it was one of my favorites, because it's
kind of classic. Like the door is shut. The bedroom door is not open for anybody to see what's going on.
You can use your own imagination. We don't need to have it described to us.
That's what I like about, at least the Nicholas Sparks that I have. I read both. But that's what I like about Nicholas Sparks specifically. Mm-hmm. It's very fade to black.
Yes.
Shuts the door.
I have read both.
Yeah.
But
for it being what it is, I am enjoying it. If it helps, I like it more than the Christmas romance I just read.
I was going to say, I just want it to do better than, the one where...
the most recent romance or so I read or whatever.
Like where the boy tricks his parents to go on a camping trip with each other or something.
Yeah, that was so cheesy. I mean, it was sweet. Like it didn't pretend to be anything it wasn't. What was that one? Love is Never Lost.
Yes.
I think actually Emma took that one.
Did she?
I think I had... Yeah, it was one of the books in here, I think. And I was like, do y'all want these? So, yeah, no, it's better than that, too.
I just want it to have a higher rating.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, the writing is better than that one. It's more intriguing than the Christmas one. The Christmas one was fine, and it was funny in its own way, but this writing is more interesting to me, and the reasoning behind the marriage and everything is more interesting. I don't know. It is more entertaining for sure. So you can sleep well tonight.
Good.
Yeah. That's all I think I've got.
Oh, that's good, because I think someone's getting wound up over there.
Yeah. I don't know when. I have another haul. I don't know when it's coming.
Oh.
But it won't. Hopefully it'll be by next week.
Okay, yeah. That'll be nice.
Have you suspended waiting
Everyone else is going to be in suspense too. Like, oh, can't wait.
I know, everyone cares so much. We'll see how it works.
You're funny.
I'm a doofus. Okay, so yeah, that's I believe everything. Yeah, everything I've got.
All right. Well, that's everything I've got.
I don't know. When I finish this, I might have you pick what I read next. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
That'll be fun. I'm going to be stressed out.
Yeah. Don't be stressed out.
I'm like, oh, what do I tell her to read?
Yeah. I'll send you options.
Well, it's going to be between the Order of the Phoenix or The Lost World.
Or it could be something
or
else.
something else.
Yeah.
And I'm stressed out just thinking about those two.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, Faith probably wants her to finish reading the Harry Potter series with her.
Oh, that reminds me. She finished... Shoot. Yeah, she finished Goblet of Fire, I think.
Oh, good.
Did she? Oh my gosh. Am I a good friend?
Oof.
She finished something.
I'm going to have to text her.
She finished Prisoner of Azkaban, and she didn't want to use a credit for Goblet of Fire. So she's taking another break, and she's reading... It blew up on, like, Book Talk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. It's basically, from what I understand, it's like A Court of Thorns and Roses, but like with dragons and a different kind of fantasy situation. So I knew she would love it. The second it first came out and started to blow up, I was like, she's going to want to read this. So I'm glad she's reading that. I'm excited to see what she thinks about it. But so anyway, she's taking a break anyway. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Something to think about.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So, of course, as always, if you want to send us a little email, it's in the show notes. It's at the bottom of the show notes, right?
Yes.
You can tell us what you're reading and we can talk about it on the podcast. That'd be fun. That could be a nice new segment, what our listeners are reading.
Yes,
That'd be fun.
I love that.
You can leave us voice messages or just, whatever you want to do to leave a message for us, and we'll talk about it on the show. That'd be fun. And of course, we have merchandise. If you're interested, just let us know. And you heard the Sideways Sheriff had a drift event this week, so he's got new videos posted, or he will have them posted soon. So check him out. And as always, it's wonderful to know there are so many kindred spirits in the world. And until next time, stay happily booked.